I've had like practically zero interaction with the cops. so, so all of this was really intimidating to me, and I had no idea. Now I understand that this all reeks of scam.
This woman, who we're calling Kathy, is no criminal, but she was made to feel like one when she received a call from a man claiming to be a White Bear Lake police officer.
It was bold, right? Like the way that they did it was bold. And I didn't know at the time that you could clone numbers like that. I do now. So.
They even gave her names and badge numbers, saying she had to post a $9,500 bond for missing a court date. Her work as a therapist sometimes requiring her testimony. The man stayed on the phone as she withdrew the money from her bank.
The bank tellers were like, "Are you buying a car?" I was like, "No." And I just didn't say anything. But all the while, you know, my brain is trying to process this and thinking, this feels like not right, but I don't, you know, it was almost like they had put me into a state of panic.
The criminals then directed her to a Bitcoin machine to make the deposit, all the while holding the threat of arrest over Kathy's head.
Since when are the police using Bitcoin? They were like, well, this is a new policy. You know, I know it's unusual, but this is our new policy. We just can't take cash anymore. We can't, something like that. And I was like, okay, like that doesn't feel right to me.
In the end, she went to 2 machines, but because of a Minnesota law limiting the amount of daily transactions for new accounts at Bitcoin kiosks, she was only able to deposit $1,900. When the imposter told her to try another number, she reached her breaking point. It was then she drove straight to the White Bear Lake Police Department, expecting to get arrested.
And then I got here and they were like, no, that's a scam. And then I met John Vetti. Yeah. And he was great. I had no hopes at all that anything was going to come out of it. But thank you so much. This guy's awesome. And he actually followed through on it hardcore, and I supposedly am going to be getting my money back.
Sergeant John Vetti says the department is trying to get the word out about these scams.
If somebody's claiming to be somebody and they're directing you to put money into a Bitcoin machine, please stop and think, or call your local police. We'd be glad to walk you through that and help you out and make sure you don't get scammed.
Data from the Federal Trade Commission show consumer losses have increased from $11 million in 2020 to $110 million in 2023. And although people 60 and older filed more cryptocurrency fraud complaints than any other age group, Vetti cautions it can happen to anyone.
There's a lot of really good folks, really smart people that fall victim to this scam.
Kathy says she felt a lot of shame and anger toward herself for not listening to her gut, but she hopes that by sharing her story, she can help others.
If you have gotten scammed, or if you do get scammed, that does not say anything about you as a human. It says that you are human. It says so much more about the people who spend their lives trying to harm other people.